What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civ 5 AI only old world battle. Things are really starting to get interesting, so let's get right back into it. Khazar just took a city from the Ottomans. Mongolia are removing everybody that has settled near them one by one. They're doing it to the Khazar. Now Belgium will be losing their random cities out here, which I'm not too bothered about because they were kind of annoying me. Also, Mongolia are the first civ in North America. They're in Alaska, so it's looking good. Mongolia off to a good start, I guess. For them, it's looking good. I mean, my prediction that they should probably win is working. It's coming out on top. But there's other civs here, and the Huns and Parthia are both trying to remove Poland as well. So we're probably going to see some larger civs start to border each other out here, as it looks like the Parthians. Parthia were at war with Khazar? I didn't even know that, but there you go. The more you know. Yeah, Parthia probably going to soon be bordering Mongolia out here, and that is probably going to be the sort of most powerfulest border between, I don't know, the two biggest countries that are next to each other so far. Although saying that, at the moment, Mongolia and Qing is probably the biggest border in terms of power, although Qing have actually sent all their army away to the mountains. No idea why. I mean, India don't actually have an army. Just before I put that out, they're very weak. Babylon have got a settler, probably heading towards India. Persia survived. Parthia gave up and is focusing on Poland. They're running out of units, Parthia, so they want to be careful. I mean, luckily they're on the same sort of side as the Huns at the moment. There's a huge coalition, of course, against Poland, and Denmark is starting to try and take Leningrad from them. Western Europe is still very quiet, although the two Sicilies are at war, and Belgium are both at war with Poland. Both probably won't have to do anything. These guys are all very happy to just sit here and be peaceful. Is there any settlers just crossing the ocean? I don't think anyone has deep ocean sailing just yet, other than Polynesia, who are here, having a good look around, and are still not deciding to send any settlers, despite all the resources they must have found and seen, all this land. They're just like, no, we don't need that. That's fine. So yeah, you do whatever you want. Korea is starting to grab tiles from Japan. Their border growth. I mean, Korea not going to have the greatest game. Although we know they are a civ that can probably win a science victory. Actually, saying that, I don't even know what victory types are on. I am a scrub when it comes to setting these games up sometimes. No, I'm not America. All victory types are on. I mean, obviously that's just not just there to encourage civs to play however they want. If you do domination only, as we discovered last time, they don't always focus on colonization. So I thought I'd leave them all on this time. Qing or Chixi, I really don't know. But oh, they settled a new city. Good job. Versus the Ottomans, that doesn't really matter. But maybe we'll see a new wave of people attack the Ottomans in the coming turns. But yeah, Africa's pretty quiet at the moment too. I don't think there's any serious wars. I know Rhodesia and Ethiopia are in a bit of a conflict, but there's not any cities at risk of falling anytime soon. It's all very quiet down here. The Zulu have their impies, but that's probably not going to be... They're going to need help. Maybe from somebody like the Congo, although saying that the Congo don't look that strong. Yeah, Rhodesia do look pretty strong with all these swordsmen. And quite a strong, fairly strong, relative to the other civs in the world, navy off the coast of Madagascar too, which would not be good because the Zulu have 3 coastal cities. Okay, Parthia and Persia pieced out. That's one less angle for Parthia to worry about. But yeah, them and the Huns are sort of in a race to finish off Poland up here, as Mongolia somehow haven't taken Antwerp here yet. I'm not sure how they've not managed to take this just yet. Let's just see. I mean, they should get it done in like a turn. I think they were just trying to get everybody there instead of attacking when they should have, but now everyone is there. The whole Mongolian military, for the most part, staring down on one small Belgian city. Poor Belgian workers gonna fall, and the Mongols will be getting even bigger. I wonder if they have the biggest land area. I'm sure they do, but they don't look that big on the map compared to like the Songhai. Let's have a look. Yeah, Mongolia well ahead, even though they don't look that big. Some reason on the map. It's kind of distorted because the Songhai look huge compared to Mongolia, but Rhodesia 1.1, the Songhai are only down here in 6th. I mean, Portugal, again, I still have that theory that sea tiles are included because Portugal are definitely not that many land tiles. Oh, that's not good, Parthia. That is really not good, because Arabia have open borders with Babylon. Although there are only warriors, you should be okay. But yeah, Parthia, sort of over the spread at the moment. And yep, Leningrad did fall to Denmark. That is pretty big. Watch now a giant coalition form against Denmark. And because everyone's just super hypocritical in this world, and the irony would be too much. Because Denmark, part of a coalition against Poland for being aggressive towards the Soviet Union. I mean, they didn't give it back to the Soviet Union just yet. I don't think the AI is capable of doing that, though. The Soviet Union is still here. Credit to Stalin. He's trying his best. He still has Moscow. But I can't imagine it being for much longer. And Arabia, that is a big war. I said I wanted to see something from Arabia. I didn't want to see them attacking my pick to win, but that's how it's going to be. And they're pushing their units in through Babylon. They may end up taking the former Persian capital, and that would be huge for them. If they could grab that. Britain, you still not sending anything over? You for real? You are doing okay, Britain. I mean, you're not doing too badly. You've got 4 cities in the British Isles. You're farming almost everything. You've got some mines up here. Yeah, you're doing a good job, I guess. Only time will tell, I guess. Belgium still have Brussels as the largest city in all of Europe. Portugal only just entered the, Nope, I don't want to go over here. Okay, it wants me to go over here. There's nothing here. What are you trying to show me? Is Godzilla here? Is he just swimming around? There's nothing over here at all. Mali and Ethiopia are now friends. I didn't even remember that Mali was still here, but they are still here. They're unique units. Probably just waiting for the Songhai to kill them off. But they are trying. Good job. So they do have another city down here, which is sort of left very much... Egypt is still at war, I imagine, with Nigeria. Is that what's going on here? You trying to finish off Nigeria? That's pretty mean of you. Oh, there is... I said Congo were weak. They have a lot of units over here for some reason. In Mercuria. Maybe they're not super weak, but... Mercuria, there's a very nice city here. 19 population. If someone can take that, that would be huge in Africa. Arabia, looking at you. Over the Red Sea. Leave Parthia alone. Please. They're the only people right now that are stopping Mongolia, potentially, from becoming huge. You probably shouldn't attack them. Vietnam, probably a sleeping giant down here. They don't really have a military, though. But they're staying quiet, but they are now fully connected, their borders. So maybe we'll see more from them soon. China's got a big fast growing population. No surprises there. Let's actually see who's winning for population. Belgium's winning. Surprise, surprise. But Qing is actually beating... Okay, China's in 10th. Never mind. Spoke too soon. But a 10 and a 16 is pretty big, considering how much space they have. The Ottomans have peaced out with Greece, and nothing happened. But yeah, China, you've been very quiet, but, I mean, the longer you survive, the better, I guess. I mean, Vietnam, I haven't seemed to be trying to kill you. Qing, I don't know what Qing are doing. They are just walking units in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not the end of the world right now, because Mongolia... What are you doing, Mongolia? Why is this taking you so long? Ah, okay, Parthia could be in trouble here. The Huns and Parthia are attacking Poland, so their units are all mixed up in like a blob. Now they're fighting each other, which is going to distract Parthia from the fact that Arabia is very close to their capital if they can take Persepolis here. Yeah, but Parthia is beginning to fall apart because they're probably just a bit too overstretched here. Maybe if they'd have pushed towards the desert instead, it would have gone better. But yeah, that sucks, my pick. But if they come out of this, they should be in a position to last. Yeah, there'll be no one near them that's scary for another 50 turns or so. And that should be enough to turn them into a superpower, because they are much bigger than everyone around them if they can hold on to what they've got. That'd be interesting. If they can just hold on, they should be fine. Garamantes and Carthage still disappointingly quiet. The Songhai are still at war with the Vandals, but they're not really trying anymore. They're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. We're at war, you know. Let's just go for the Guinness World Records longest war over there. Oh, and Antwerp has gone. There we go. Mongolia did get it done. So another city for the Mongolian Empire. And more settlers heading out towards those Polish cities. Poland probably have just been saved here because the Huns Parthian units probably going to kill each other and save Poland. Denmark is trying a little bit to attack Warsaw. I don't think it'll go too well. But maybe the Khazar would join, that would help. Anything else going on? Doesn't look like it. Two Sicilies still here, just being very quiet with a big chunk of the Mediterranean for themselves, but not really building a huge navy just yet. Portugal still have one city, I guess, in Africa. See, this island is, I don't know what you... Oh, Portugal do have their nows, and they are exploring the east coast of North America. So I expect we'll see some colony settlers going over soon, because Portugal have been very expansive. Yep, they've got a settler going now. So there we go. Portugal could be interesting. I think if Portugal can get enough settlers over there quick enough, they could actually have colonies that make a difference. Because normally they don't make the biggest difference. But I mean, Mongolia are nowhere near at full strength yet. They're still settling all over the place. So I mean, if these cities make a difference for Mongolia, why would they not make a difference for Portugal? So I wonder if Sicily's could get open borders. No, it's still a long way for those settlers to go. Yep, Egypt just attacked Nigeria. They weren't at war with them still, but they were getting ready for it, and that would probably be the end. I don't know why. Nigeria, Egypt. I mean, I guess you didn't want to fight Mercuria, but you could have, like, I don't know, actually, maybe that's not the worst idea. Because Mercuria would have been either side of you, which would have been annoying. So I guess maybe I'll let you off. Maybe that's not the worst move. Poland and Parthia, Belgium and Parthia. Portugal declares war on Parthia, which doesn't matter, but it may open the doors for more people to declare war. Greece, peace out with Persia, which doesn't matter. Japan and Nigeria v Parthia, again, that doesn't matter. Vietnam Parthia, again, isn't the end of the world, but it's starting to look a bit scary. Congo Parthia, Soviet Union Parthia, Garamantes v Parthia. That's not good. Parthia, as long as you can kill these Hunnic units, you should be okay. Even China, who have been very peaceful this game, and India. Okay, it's starting to look bad. India has started to build up as well. Ottomans Parthia, that is not great, but I think the Khazar and Mongolia are obviously the ones to watch out for. Mongolia have sent their army. It looks like they're going for the next Khazar city and ignoring Ghent up here. Interesting, the Kulin have done a lot of settling. They now have 5 cities in Australia. 2, the Kimberleys 3. Not been as exciting as I thought, Australia. I thought we'd see a good race, but both these guys are just happy to share it, although the Kulin now have a lot bigger share of the land. Yeah, Parthia in trouble. My pick. Just like someone I picked to get the biggest coalition so far by the look of things against them. Most literates and most technologies. Switzerland leading the way in Western Europe, just ahead of Genghis and Mongolia. 32, 31. Then we've got 30 for Songhai and Rhodesia, 2 of the African powers. Then we've got India and China, both, of course, doing okay out in Asia. Portugal here in 7th as well, also in the 30 club. Then we've got quite a few on 29. 28 is 27, 26, 25, 24s, 23s. Polynesia are the furthest behind. Indonesia down here. Morocco. Nebuchadnezzar's down there. Japan. Luckily, spare me my argument. Japan being on 27 right in the middle means that I didn't screw them over that much, I guess, is how I'm going to look at that. And Britain being 13th definitely shows that the island sieves. Oh, there's a disease somewhere. Probably in Australia. I mean, that's where they've all been so far. Almost. I think 2 out of the 3. I know where this one is. It's got no idea. It's probably in, like, the Mongolian colony. No, it's not. Mongolia's not settled any more out here. They have explored most of USA. Portugal, yep, that now is going to discover Florida soon. I don't know where the settler is heading. Oh, the settler's heading upwards towards Canada. Just great, Portugal. Just brilliant. You're about to discover, like, Florida, where it's sunny and there's lots of resources, but you're probably going to settle in the north. Before then, not the end of the world, but hey-ho. Wait, when did... Oh, Wallachia just settled another city up here in the mess, just to add to the border gore that is Western Russia, I guess we'll call it, because there's no Russian civ in the game, technically. No civ called Russia, so I guess they can call their region Russia. Arabia and the Soviet Union. Arabia and Carthage are now friends. China has got their Chokanus, and they're actually going somewhere. Please don't go to Parthia. Like, please. I get the intent and all, but you don't actually have to... These borders filled up very quickly over here. I guess it's because I've got the faster border growth on. We'll probably very soon see this desert start to fill up. some of the other regions. Mongolia, a lot of settling towards this region. 3 new cities in quick succession. How is their happiness supporting this? They can't have that many resources. That is crazy. 17 cities. Their happiness is currently... Oh, China is the happiest country in the world. There you go. It didn't give me time to scroll down. -3 for Khazar and Mongolia. Britain and Vietnam versus the Khazar. That's not the end of the world for the Khazar, but Britain are actually fighting Khazar. How did Khazar get triremes? Do they have any... Oh, from this city up here. Okay, Britain may actually take this city. I didn't really notice it. I forgot about it, but yeah, Britain might take this and expand their weird Scandinavian colony. They actually have a lot of units walking through. It's hard to see the colour difference, but they have got a lot of units walking through Denmark right now. Oh, there's the disease. Started in Copenhagen. Denmark are trying still to take Warsaw, but it's not going their way. They just don't have enough over here. Oh, the Huns have turned this region into a literal bloodbath by attacking Khazar. And sadly for the Huns, this may be the end of the Huns, because Khazar can actually take Attila's court here. As long as the Khazar give up on trying to take Istanbul, they should be fine. And already Victoria falls here. Parthia actually came pretty close to taking that. Arabia have stopped attacking Parthia. So yeah, not good news. Switzerland just grabbed the Sistine Chapel. So I mean, they're leading for technology. They're doing okay here in Central Europe. They're leading the way on being a peaceful nation, which is great for them. Rhodesia did just enter the Renaissance era. They're being pretty quiet down here. They're still attacking the occasional Ethiopian unit. Looks like the next city to fall should be this one. There is so much going on in this world, though. There's so many wars. And yep, there we go. Egypt. Bit random, but there you go. Nigeria is the first civ to be fully eliminated. If I'm not, if not, we will be corrected. Yep, Nigeria, the first civ fully eliminated. There we go. Mongolia, peace out with Khazar, and they took the other city in a piece. No, they didn't. You didn't take it. Okay. Whatever, Mongolia. You do what you want. Oh my goodness, Khazar, go. You've got a chance to take out Attila here. Garamantes and the Ottomans pieced out, and nothing happened. Not the biggest surprise in the world. The Portuguese settler has... Oh my god. Oh my god, no, please. Like, settling Iceland is cool and all, but come on, please. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Come on. You actually know. You're seeing all this great stuff here. Why on earth are you going to settle over there? I mean, I guess it's free and all, but come on. Please don't do this. Please. Go to the new world and be great. Oh, Qing with another new city. I think that was there a minute ago. I just didn't notice it. But, yeah, the desert. No, because I said the desert would fill up. Well, it's going to start filling up a lot quicker now. We've got cities almost all surrounding it. Qing probably going to get quite a bit of it for themselves. Mongolia might get a little bit towards the north. Parthia might get a bit. We'll probably see some random mountains going towards these civs to the south. India's starting to build up more of an army. Vietnam starting to build up slowly. Siam are just here. Indonesia are still just here. Although they are at war with Siam. They're not really trying their hardest there. Polynesia still yet to send any settlers this way. Let's check the Pacific. Yep, still pretty empty. I think Portugal are the only civ at the moment capable of deep sea sailing other than Polynesia. Mongolia seem they have another settler. We may see that head to Alaska. We'll see. Yeah, not many cities falling, just a lot of conflict in this region as things stand. We've even got Britain getting involved. Wallachia are sending an army around. Oh, yep, Warsaw is going to go, I think. Wallachia is helping. If Wallachia get this, it would be the biggest surprise of all time. They probably won't hold on to it for too long. But yeah, I think Denmark should get it. The Huns just pieced out with Poland, and didn't take anything. Parthia are actually going to win this war, which is incredible. And the Khazar may finish off Attila's court. And just like that, the Huns could be gone, which is going to be game-changing for both Parthia and the Khazar. Although Parthia do have to bear in mind that they do still have that huge coalition. It's not going to disappear. Arabia are trying again. Babylon are sending more settlers. Did they ever settle in India? Babylon? I know they had that settler going. I think it's still here in Arabia. Never actually went too far. away. India, you could have settled maybe one other city to the south here. Get that wonder, just to make sure you become a powerful civ, because they seem to be on the right track to being powerful. You know, they're not Mongolia, but they are on the right track to being there towards the end of the game. Songhai and Portugal finally peaced out, and Portugal didn't give anything away. That is good to see. Songhai have been a bit quiet. I mean, I said they should take a break and rebuild. I mean, if they had actually rebuilded, they could... Oh my goodness, Denmark. You were going to get the job done. I mean, Sicily's, you weren't really doing anything, but Wallachia and Denmark were about to take Warsaw, and they gave up. There we go. The city of Aveiro has fallen. So the Huns down to 2 cities, which are now split up. And Attila's court is very vulnerable now to the Khazar. And I thought it was going to go badly for Parthia. It might yet. Arabia's still trying. And I think if the Khazar take Attila's court, then they could always go for Parthia. But yeah, good job, Parthia. You've turned that around. And where are you on the land? Because you've got quite a bit. I imagine you're... I'm going to go with 4th. Let's see. Oh, no, 3rd one. They're part of the 1 million club with Rhodesia. Mongolia almost about to join the 2 million square kilometre club. And yep, another settler heading towards North America. We've got other civs here now. Parthia are here. Babylon are here. Kimberley are here. Yeah, Mongolian scout. Polynesian Maori warrior. That's been there for a while. Portugal are exploring all the coasts. And they've bailed out of settling Iceland to go towards Scandinavia. For goodness sake, Portugal. You had one job. Please don't ruin this. Do you have any more settlers going across yet? No, but you have a lot of nows. Okay, so we're seeing Portugal really go for the naval strength thing. And that is not being represented by their military man. Oh my goodness, Qing. Did you guys see that? Qing lead Mongolia for military manpower. Rhodesia are in 3rd with the Songhai, the 2 African powers. Congo in 5th, and Garamantes as well. So there is 4 civs definitely still very much hoping to gain the title of being the strongest civ in Africa. Problem is Congo's units are so randomly far away. Rhodesia though do look pretty strong. The Zulu aren't on that list, but Qing, that surprised me that Qing had a big army. Mongolia do have musketmen though, so that might be a little game changing. China sending some units up this way. I'm not sure why China have a settler. Are they going to go for Taiwan? I don't know, someone criticised me in the comments for how I say it, but they never told me how to properly say it, so I think it's Taiwan. But then it might be Taiwan. I don't know, let's just ignore this island, it doesn't exist. The Philippines is still here. There's me hoping this is the Philippines. I'm 95% sure. Got that one right, but you never know. Might have got it wrong. Maybe this Parthian knight can do the job on its own. I doubt it, but it would be amazing. Oh, Parthia may actually take Attila's court. Could you imagine? Yep, because the Khazar are still going after Istanbul. To be fair, they may actually do it, so I'm not gonna criticize. The Khazar and Parthia seem to be doing a good job out here. The Soviet Union is still here. I mean, they're not really doing anything. They're just here like, yep, we messed up. Let's just wait to die. Britain is trying to take this city from the Khazar though, so you know, even if you're doing well, it's not always going well, I guess. That is lesson learned there. Very random world. Arabia is trying against the Persian capital. Parthia is bringing, not really defending it, but we'll see how this goes. I think they're more bothered about taking Attila's court right now, which probably isn't the best idea. I think they should try and keep the former Persian capital. There's a lot of land here, although it could be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know, they should try and keep everything. And they definitely could be putting in more of an effort down here. Luckily, it's Civ AI. Arabia will probably get it into the red and then peace out anyway. So it doesn't matter. That is my hope. Parthia is going to play the AI super well. Okay, so that Mongolian settler is... Yeah, oh no, it's on this island. They might want to settle here just to block off some of the other people from settling, but no, they're not going to do that. Oh, and Mongolia do have caravels out in the deep sea, which means Polynesia, I think your game is done once they find out that you are tiny and live out there. Not good. This is going to be interesting, because at the moment Mongolia only got a military. We're getting to that age now. Navies are going to get a bit more important for people. And, yep, Khazar did lose that city. Vietnam just peaced out with Belgium. And yeah, Britain did take this from the Khazar. So Great Britain, being colonial as always, a bit random that it's in northern Scandinavia and Russia, but you know, they can do whatever they want, of course. But anyway, that is a bit for this episode. As always, if you haven't, this disease, by the way, is just tearing through Europe. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe, especially if you're new, so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.